and haptic feedback and 3D sound coming to the horror genre where it could really excel in the Callisto Protocol. So we have a lot to cover, and as always, if you do like the video, please leave a like, as that lets me know y'all want to see more gaming type content.
Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show.
First, I'm going to start off with the PlayStation 5 and the Callisto Protocol. This is just yet another reason why the PlayStation 5 won this console war, and it's that haptic feedback in that controller and this idea of 3D audio. I'm still kind of confused as to how that works and what we're going to be seeing in the future with it, but clearly producers and directors and game creatives are really excited about that 3D audio and the haptic feedback. This is why the PlayStation 5 won. No gimmicks with a Game Pass, no BS. They just delivered next gen. So let's talk about Callisto Protocol and how they plan to use this technology. If you want more details, the article by Screen Rant is a good one. The Callisto Protocol wants to use PS5 DualSense controller to scare you. I cannot wait for this. Hopefully games like Resident Evil are also going to do things like this. A little background and something I found a little weird. The Callisto Protocol is set in the same universe as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which at first, and I guess I kinda am still like, ugh, why? But far in the future on Jupiter's moon, Callisto, where the player must fight to escape a maximum security prison. The game is expected to be filled with environmental narrative and atmosphere, as the development team was founded by Glenn Schofield, who worked on the original Dead Space. Dead Space is one of the games I want a remaster, or at the very least, put it out on PlayStation so we can play the trilogy. I, for one, would really like that. I don't understand why Dead Space is just literally dead. It's an occult classic game and has to stay that way. Bring that shit to PlayStation, you might get a Dead Space 4, I don't understand. The PS5 has 3D audio technology, which can be great for horror games if used correctly, as sounds surround the player with just the use of a headset and no need for fancy speakers or sound bars. Awesome. But the part that got me excited, the DualSense controller is also full of potential when it comes to horror games with the powerful vibrations that it is capable of and adaptive triggers that measure the pressure of the player's fingers. Exciting stuff, and the horror genre is perfect for these next-gen upgrades. This is going to be dope when they do this correctly. I have full faith. And this is what Schofield kind of had to say. With the graphical power of the PS5, the visuals of the game will be vivid and visceral. He says that the Callisto Protocol will look more real than other games, and that there's so much detail we can put in it now, it's crazy. Hopefully the tie-ins to PUBG isn't too heavy. I'm not a PUBG player, don't care for it. Battle Royale genre, cool, but let's leave Battle Royale where it is. Let's not try to branch it out. It's okay for what it is, because I don't want to have to play PUBG or know that much about PUBG to understand what's going on in the Callisto Protocol. I think that would be a real shame, considering PUBG is damn near 10 years old at this point. I'd have to catch up on multiple seasons and multiple story with that, and that all just turns me off heavily. So hopefully it's just a little Easter egg thrown in for the fans, and that's it. Schofield goes on to talk about the tech, and the article also talks about how other devs praise PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech, and with good reason. Sound plays a huge part in making a good scare work. The sound is pretty amazing. It's the 3D sound, and what you could do with that. And that is integral to creating a survival horror game, reveals Schofield. You've got to have great sound. So the sound alone, I could just talk about the sound because it's amazing. You can hear something and it sounds like it's behind your back or it's just above you. With headphones on, it's insane. It's really dope and refreshing to hear the dev, Schofield, talk in this excited way about the technology. That is what's super attractive about the project overall. The team have ideas for using the DualSense haptic feedback to immerse you in the horror too. We'll see how we can get that to work, but I think we can get a couple of scares right out of the controller itself, he says. To think that a couple of scares are just going to come from the controller has me thinking back to Metal Gear when they used the controller and you had to unplug it. That feeling is just so dope. Let me know what you think about the Callisto Protocol. I think this is a game that the industry, the survival horror genre, not even survival, could just be horror, has been severely lacking, and Resident Evil seems to be the staple, and I'm really excited for that too, but I want more horror games, and that trailer, by the way, was just amazing. Go check it out and let me know what you think.
Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show.